Here we go. We have good police in Minnesota. We have good police in Duluth and in Minneapolis. We need good attitudes on all sides. We need co-responders, and this is something that President Trump put in his executive order on police reform. And we do not have it in Minneapolis. And this is the key reason George Floyd perished. We need strong men on all sides, like a Herschel Walker or a Kanye West or a Donald Trump. There are stresses, all cops know, and that is where the police are needed to help and to let people know that we will all be treated with dignity. In the case of George Floyd, this has not, it did happen with the police, but it is badly served by 911 and by the store. And we need to, Trump has a great idea, which is co-responders, which is having teams of social workers co-addressing these arrests, injecting compassion into the encounter. Now, I don't believe George was any kind of habitual fentanyl user. Are there any? But since he had the virus in April, corona, he might have turned to amphetamines if someone offered it to him. He got fentanyl. It's a great stress that comes from the fentanyl. Stress on the heart was a lethal amount, just what happened to Prince. Somehow in Minnesota, we have people putting fentanyl into prominent black people in political situations. Thank God Prince was in handcuffs and arrested while he suffered the same drug episode that George did. He wasn't propped up and videotaped as he died. 911 should not have been called as a police emergency. EMS should have been called since 911 was clearly informed by the caller that he's under the influence of something and he's awfully drunk on fentanyl. But the Minneapolis co-responder program is in a primitive state, even though it was present in that 3rd precinct police where George was. Unfortunately, that program was dedicated entirely to known habitual users, known to law enforcement. So you pick somebody up, oh, this person has a drug problem, we're going to turn them over to the social worker. It wasn't a situation like this where 2 rookie cops were ordered by a local store to arrest a man that they knew had a lethal level of fentanyl. I mean, they knew he was intoxicated. They should have called. So I'm going to leave it there. I have more to say on each of these issues, but I'd like to have any questions or any other issues you want to get into.